Hi. A really nice good-looking lady is in front of us. What shall we call her? Attractive? Beautiful? Generally most people will call beautiful. So let's call her beautiful. Now there's another beautiful, charming, and attractive lady in front of us. What shall we call her? Not again beautiful. Let's call this lady pretty this time. She looks very pretty. Ah. Now this time there is a young, attractive and pretty good-looking girl in front of us. Shall we again call her beaut or pretty? We should avoid repetitions for effective speaking. So what shall we call her? She's a cute and good-looking babe. Let's call her babe. Well, now it's getting a bit tough. This lady seems to be the prettiest of all, the most beautiful women in this place till now. Calling her only beautiful, gorgeous, pretty won't do. We need something special for her. What shall we call her? She's the belle of the ball. We'll call her Belle. Oh. Now comes the elegant one. She is so pleasant to look at. Wish I'd have kept staring at her. She is more than beautiful, pretty, and she isn't a babe too. What shall we call her? She is someone who is pleasant to look at. She's comely. We'll call her comely. Next comes a small and a delicate one. Looking pretty attractive. No beautiful or babe ones again. So what shall we call her? She looks dainty. You can feel the elegance and delicacy within her. A dainty young one. Next, who's coming? This young lady has gotta get up like a guy. But anyways, she's pretty too. Do we have a word for her? Just let us think. Yeah. She can be called gamine, thin and attractive as she is and looking like a boy. Now we have an English lady. Typical of an English lady, she has a fair skin and at the same time very attractive. Shall I call her beautiful? No cheating. I shall not use the same word twice. Then what shall I call her? Let me think. What's special in her? Her fair skin and her attractive beauty. I'll call her English Rose. She's as fresh as English Rose. So she's our English Rose. What's a noise all about? Here comes a good one. Bit sexy, touchwood, quiet, beautiful, and with a blonde hair. She made the gathering go live with her presence. She must be called a bombshell. So here's the bombshell of ours. It seems now it's time for the sexy ones. As the lady who is right in front of us is a large one. She's a beaut, a sexy one, and with a large breast. A buxom lady. Good to see her. Now who's going to turn up next? I can hear a big cheer in the crowd. Seems someone real tight is entering up. Man. She possesses great curves. The prominent ones. She's ultimate. I've turned a fan of her curves. I'll call her curvaceous. Dare not call her beautiful. She's curvaceous. She has really maintained her shape. We can call her shapely too. Who comes next? It seems school and college girls are also participating. She seems still in her teens. But by her gestures and attractiveness she seems to be more sexually developed than compared with girls of her age. She too seems to create a sex appeal to the older ones. She's Lolita. We'll call her Lolita. Another teenage girl have just made her entry. She seems to be even more sexually attractive than the previous one. Now it seems the days of beaut and pretty has gone. What is now appearing is attractiveness, and more in a sense of sexual attractiveness. This girl is still quite young and very sexually attractive too. She is nymphette. Another sexual attraction is on cards now. A bit grown up and matured lady who is really attractive. Sexually attractive. Nubile seems to be correct one over here. I think we are now going to exhaust our words for this type of beauty and attraction, if things goes on advancing with the same pace. Why all of a sudden so much whistling? Oh God! This is too much. She seems to be very attractive and beautiful, but at the same time I can sense danger. She seems to be dangerous in case one loses his control. Do I have a word for this sort of attraction? She's Siren. I'll call her Siren. Next, who's coming? She seems attractive, but not intelligent. She is beautiful too, but I will not use beautiful again. I'll call her Dolly Bird. A young woman who is considered attractive but not very intelligent. She can be called Bimbo too. Now here appears another big one. She is again attractive but in a sexual way with a real large breast and hips. She's a real voluptuous. Now who's this lady? She seems to be having a control over the one coming nearby. She again is attractive but beware men, she will take control of you. She is a real vamp. A vamp lady. This lady seems to be quite entertaining, especially to men, with her gestures. Men will find her attractive and interesting. She is enchantress. She seems to be impressively tall and quite attractive. She is again beautiful and quite impressive. Her statue-like figure reminds me of statuesque beauty. As she is thin also, she can be also called as svelte, or we can call her sylph. Here comes a pair now. With such a young and beautiful lady beside this old gentleman, who seems to be his wife, it appears that this gentleman has won some sort of trophy. This beautiful and tall, elegant-looking lady is her trophy wife. She's a trophy wife. Now comes the final lady. A lady who's going to win millions of heart by her pleasant, beautiful, and attractive looks for sure. Hats off to her. Her smile is a real winsome, her looks are a real winsome.